Okay, so I'm just going to look a little bit more at quantiles. So remember I said it's about quartiles, deciles, percentiles, that kind of thing. There are more possibilities than those as well, but they're the most common ones. So Q1, the lower quartile, that's the x value for which the probability of x being less than r equals 1/4. So this 1/4 represents the first quartile. If it was the third quartile, it'd be 3/4. Remember the second quartile and the median are the same thing. So when it's the median or the second quartile, it's 2/4 or a half. So if you want the third decile, that's where 3/10 of the data lies below that value, you just make it equal to 3/10. If it was the eighth decile, 8/10. Okay, it's just this number here that changes to match up with what you're looking for. So if you wanted the 35th percentile, it's where it's the x value equal to r, where we've got our integral equals 0.35 for the 35th percentile. So let's just do two quick examples with that. So given the continuous probability distribution defined as f of x equals x to the 5 over 19,608 on the domain from 1 to 7, find the third quartile. Okay, so as always, that will be the integral from a, our a is 1, to r of our function, so x to the 5 on 19608 with respect to x. The third quartile is where that is equal to 3/4. So really it's just this number that changes. So let's integrate that. So x to the 6 on 6 times 19608 from 1 to r equals 3/4. So I'm going to sub in the r, I'm going to multiply the bottom, so r to the 6 over it equals 17648, I believe. No, that's not possible. 117, sorry. Minus 1 to the 6 over 17648 equals 3/4. Now this thing on the left, remember that's the cumulative distribution function. For the next question, I'm not going to do those steps again. I've already got them. I've found my CDF and I'll be using my CDF. So let's multiply each side by the denominator there. So we get r to the 6 minus 1 to the 6 equals 3/4 times that number, which is 88236. Add the 1. R to the 6 equals 88237. So r equals the sixth root, of 88237. So r equals 6.67 to 2 decimal places. So that is our third quartile. So, sorry, I needed to move my camera there. It all is there. But I talked through that and I'll write the notes on there as well. Okay, so the 97th percentile. So let's go back to this line here. That's our CDF. So r to the 6 minus 1 to the 6, which is 1. I'll just put those both over 117648 since it's a common denominator. Equals now, instead of 3/4, 97th percentile, 0.97. I'm just solving that in exactly the same way. So multiply by the denominator, r to the 6 minus 1 equals 114,118.56. Add the 1, of course, so 114,119.56. The sixth root, so 114,119.56, which is approximately equal to 6.96 to 2 decimal places. So our x value, I might actually even just write it as x equals 6.96. That is our 97th percentile. So that means 90% of all our scores are below. 97% of all our scores are below that value. So up here I might just write it as an x as well, because it is an x value.